Hi, it's Kari Mathews of Prairie Quilting. Today we're going to be working on my quilt Sunday Picnic. The pattern is available through my website, prairiequilting.com. And today we're going to be working on our piece borders. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, for cutting my templates out, I line up the edges here with the straight edge, and then I trace it, and then I turn it around and nest my templates and work my way down the strip. All right, and I do the same thing I did for the Lemoyne Star Diamond. So I line the edges up here, and then I just nest as I go down the row, okay? And also, these are like the corner pieces for the border, okay? So go ahead and pick a side, and then you just nest your templates, okay? All right, and the border has these really large diamonds. So this whole quilt has lots of diamonds in it, okay? So I go ahead, match it up, line it up, trace around it. With the darker color, I would use a chalk pencil. All right, we are working on the border here. And so we're gonna start with these. This is the end section here of the border. So let's go ahead. We're gonna match up our templates, and these engineered corners are wonderful. They help you line it up nice and easy. Okay, so the pink, the light pink goes on the outside of the border, and then the red goes toward the inner, toward the quilt. All right, let's go sew. All right, we're gonna go ahead and press toward the skinny pieces, okay? And we're trying not to, stretch those out of place here. Okay, so now we're working on the top and the bottom diamond sections, okay? So there are just a lot of diamonds in this here quilt. So basically we're gonna make a long skinny triangle for the top and one for the bottom as well. So we'll go ahead and line this up with our engineered corners again. Okay, and we'll do the same here. There we go. Okay, and once again, we're gonna go ahead and press toward the skinny. So I'm just gonna, it is easier to press if you have on top what you're gonna press toward, and then we just gently peel that back, okay? And that helps us with not distorting it, okay? So give it a top press and then just gently pull that back. Okay, and now we'll go ahead and do the other side. Oops. See, this is why I like to lay it out. So I know I've got it going the right direction here. Okay, there's that one. And this one, okay? Right, and then we're gonna gently peel that back. Okay, so now we have our big navy diamond and our skinny little triangles, and now we're gonna go ahead and connect those up. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and connect this one. All right, and to press these are kind of diagonal rows, okay? And so we're just gonna go ahead and press them in one direction or the other, okay? So you're gonna have several of these together that you're gonna connect in diagonal rows. And that is, so some will be pressed this way and some will be pressed this way so that the seams will nest, okay? And we're gonna work on an end section here. So we're gonna take these little end sections and sew those on to the sides. Okay, and I'm just gonna go ahead and press toward that navy triangle. Once again, just being careful so I don't stretch it out of place. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and connect this piece up here too. right, and we're going to press toward that bottom section with the red here. All right, I'm going to show you how we're going to connect these up. So we have the corner block and then another one of those red sections. So let's go sew those together. Okay, and we're going to press down because the one we're connecting this to is going the opposite direction. Okay, now to connect the corner, here's the corner piece. Okay, and this one, now we're going to go ahead and lay it all out. It's kind of a little bit finicky here with all these bias edges, so I'm going to put some pins. Okay. Kind of just pinning where the intersections are because that's where it's a little bit on the wobbly side. Okay. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and press, pull this back, and press carefully because we have a whole bunch of bias edges. And that is how our border piece is constructed. All right, well, we've got a good start on our borders. I hope you had fun, and I hope to see you soon for another project. Take care.